Hello everyone, my name is Dominika and today I'm going to tell you everything that you should know before the visit in Auschwitz-Birkenau Museum. I am one of the local tour guides. We prepared this video for you to help you organize the visit in this specific museum and also to raise the awareness about the character of this place. In the beginning, just think if you really know what this place was, if you know what was happening in this place and what emotions you have about it. What I would also personally recommend is that you should do some historical research about this place. This is the place where you meet with the difficult history, complicated history, and without any background, you won't be able to understand what even the greatest guide is telling you. Read some articles or some books about this place, watch some documentaries, gather some information. Visit the website of the museum, you can find all of the information over there, all of the rules of the museum, everything is gathered in one place. The first thing that you should know is that basically there are two camps, two divisions of the former camp. There is Auschwitz, the first part, and also Birkenau, so the second part of the former camp. These two places are located about 3 kilometers away from each other. You can get to one place to another using the shuttle bus. There is the free shuttle bus that goes to Auschwitz and Birkenau every couple of minutes. You can get to the museum in the easiest way, definitely from Krakow, because there is the bus line that goes to the museum directly from the main bus station in the center of Krakow. But it's better to book the bus tickets also in advance because there is always the risk that you won't be able to get in if you will decide to buy the ticket from the driver. And in both of these two places there are the car parks, the paid car parks, so if you travel by car you of course leave your vehicle over there. And also double check that you're going to Auschwitz I, not to Auschwitz to Birkenau. Auschwitz to Birkenau is actually the second part. So double check in your navigation if you're going to Auschwitz I, this is Stanisław Leszczyński Street. The main exhibition of the museum is in Auschwitz. You need the admission tickets to get to Auschwitz to see the exhibitions of this museum. In Birkenau, no admission tickets are needed. The entry is free basically for everyone. The tickets can be bought through the website of the Auschwitz Museum. We will leave you the link below this video so you can check it over there. There are many types of the sightseeing available. The standard tour lasts about 3.5 hours, but there are also the longer and the shorter versions. If there are no tickets available, you can arrive to the museum early in the morning and try to buy the tickets over there already on the site. But usually you need to stand in the long lines, so you can also try booking your entrance to the museum with one of the local tour operators or simply see just Birkenau, where the entry is free, as I already mentioned. Early in the morning and also in the afternoon you can enter even the first part of the museum for free without a guide. But anyway, then you need the free entry pass that you need to pick up from the special info box. All of the guided tours are always starting from Auschwitz I, from the first part, and this is the place where you should get before the start of your tour. I would recommend to be there about 30 minutes earlier. It's always better to have some extra time just in case if you will have any trouble. Don't forget to have the ID with you. If you have the ticket during entering the museum, the staff of the museum will be checking your ID or your passport. After that, you have to pass the security control. It looks just like on the airports. During the security control, the guard will be checking if you don't have any dangerous items with you. You need to put all of the metal items, all of the electronic items that you have with you into the special box, and then you need to walk through the metal detector, and that's it. Because of the safety issues, the museum has also its own restrictions when it comes to the size of the bags that you can have with you during the sightseeing, that you can carry with you during the sightseeing. The maximum size of the bag that you can take with you into the museum is A4, so 30 on 20 on 10 centimeters. No larger bags are allowed, so if you want to carry your bag with you during the sightseeing, check the size of it before. You can just compare the size of your bag to the sheet of A4 size paper. After the security control, if you bought the ticket for the guided tour, you will get the receiver and also the headphones. But what is important, these are not the audio guides, these are just the devices to hear the voice of the live guide. So there is no possibility to change the language. If you bought the tour in some language, this will be the language of your tour, and you cannot change it later. Before entering both parts of the museum, you can use the paid toilets on the territory of the museum. You can also use the free one after about 1 hour of visiting. Auschwitz-Birkenau is not just a museum. This is also a memorial. We can even say a cemetery of the victims of this place. And because of that, there are also some more rules that all of the visitors need to follow during the sightseeing. For example, smoking is not allowed, including even the electronic cigarettes. Eating is not allowed. Drinking is okay, but eating, unfortunately, not. Taking photographs in some places is not allowed. If you're going to the museum with the guide will tell you, of course, where these places are. If not, just please look at the signs. Of course, I hope that I don't need to tell you that taking any photographs like selfies or over-posing for photographs on the railway junction, somewhere with the barracks, with the barbed wire fence, is simply considered as disrespectful. This is not the place where we are taking the beautiful photographs for Instagram to get many likes. This is simply the place of remembrance. Also, the other behaviors commonly considered as disrespectful are not right for this place. Jumping, running, shouting, singing, dancing, nothing like that. Please don't do that. Also, the museum is trying to keep the camp as original as only it's possible, and because of that, the tour is not prepared for the disabled people, for example, people on the wheelchairs, or in general people that may have any problems with walking. The walking distance is quite long. Also, during the walk through the exhibition, there are many stairs. So if you have any problems like that, be prepared for some inconvenience. What you should take with you into the museum. Definitely comfortable shoes, and you need to be prepared for the long walk if you're going to the museum. Check the weather forecast for the day of your tour, because This is the camp, and yes, you're going to see the interiors of the buildings, the exhibitions, but also you will be spending a lot of time outdoors on the open air, especially in the second part of the camp, so in Birkenau. Everything is outdoors, so if it's raining, definitely take the umbrella with you. If you're going there in winter, be very well dressed, it will be very cold, believe me. If you're visiting the museum in the summer, definitely take some water with you, the bottle of water or something else to drink, but nothing with alcohol and no hot drinks. And of course, you should have a ticket and ID with you, because this is the only way to enter this place. The last but also very important thing are the souvenirs. You cannot buy the actual souvenirs in the museum, like for example magnets or t-shirts. The best souvenir that you can have from this place is of course your knowledge and your impression of this place. If you need to have something material, you can buy a book. Or a movie, documentary movie, anything like that. But don't expect to see the actual souvenirs. Also, please remember that everything that you will find on the territory of the museum belongs to this place. Taking any items from there is strictly forbidden. All of the stones, bricks, or any other items that you will find need to be left in the place where you saw them. Also, please do not leave any marks that you were in this place, like for example inscriptions on the walls of some barracks that you entered. Any acts of vandalism, according to the Polish law, are considered as crimes. And now, after all of our tips, you can think once again if you really want to visit this place, if you are well prepared for it, and if you will decide to do that, I hope that you will be able to organize everything perfectly for yourself. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you found this video helpful.